Because as you can see...
How long were you fishing?
Like 2 hours. 2.5.
We call that an addiction.
Hey, I got multiple Cola Cat. The one other fish we were missing, Snell, because it was raining. Doesn't look like Chip's here. All I cared about was that thing. Throw the weeds in the mix as well. Just like... Because I don't know what you're talking about.
Mother of God.
And I've still got a few more stacks. Though a lot of this is probably going to immediately be spent on that natural ramp. I don't know what you're talking about. No one has a problem.
And this is one of those things. Now I understand why this isn't fully a thing, because this could be really weird, but they can also program the game to only...
Look! See? Extra Cola Cat.
And they could program the game to like only accept certain items for this, but I kind of wish there was a mass way to just pick up a like group of items in front of you. Because I feel small quality of life functions in games really...
It's like people were saying multi-crafting would be great. I wish Chip had been here, because we would have got 50% markup, which would have been
on all of this.
Even without it, this is... I mean, I made 50K really easily, just... And this is the one good thing that's come out of me.
And also because, like, what we... last night when you were catching, like, all the stuff during it raining, we had done recording, then you turned the game back on, and it was raining, so encountering rain is purely 100%
random, and I didn't think people would want to watch me fishing and cutting trees for like 3 hours. Need to go back to that one side. So... most of this is probably going into that ramp, though, which is kind of unfortunate.
Well, like, you earned, like, 50, then you earned...
It was like 30.
So that's basically the ramp on its own.
I had 50 on me. Like I said, I did a lot of fishing. Oh, there's probably room for that one side. Oh, exactly.
Just enough.
Nah, he's... I'll water and move some flour. Oh yeah, I have had this stack of stuff. Also seems like my orange trees are not properly growing, which I kind of get, but at the same time it's stupid, so I'm probably about to sell fish, clear up some stumps, and turn them into orange trees. And I can also customize.
Well, when summer, rolls around and like the sharks and stuff start spawning, that's when we'll truly be rolling in the money.
That's another 18,000. So far, I do think that I made probably like 150,000 or so for like just 2 hours.
Roughly around there.
That's okay. So, let me dig these up then and just plant them somewhere else. That spacing limit in this game still.
Well, couldn't you technically leave like one of them and remove the other two, because when one of them is on its own, it would be fine.
Oh, I might clear out some of these stumps then. Maybe do the radically far apart one. Sooner or later, this entire side is going to end up.
Well, remember, don't have too many trees, apparently.
Yes, but if I move all my trees that are my fruit garden to the side, I will actually be... Okay. Oh, I got some hybrids. Just subtly move things down and around. I'll water my flowers, but I'm probably also going to buy customization kits. I'll get those other things in a minute, because I thought I saw some hybrids. Oh! I got regular crossbreeding, which is cool, and I did get more hybrids, so I have more pinks, which is great.
Why does this game use, advanced high school level, genetics for its fucking flower breeding? This is a children's game meant for children. And you're asking them to explain asking them to understand how genes are passed on.
As you can see, I did a good bit of fishing. Oh man, that's great. I'll buy some coloring kits so I can reset. I also made a bunch of flimsy fishing rods to get points for breaking tools and crafting. Because I realized if I broke a bunch of fishing rods, that would be really positive for the crafting and the tool thing, and it saved durability on my more important main fishing rod, which I'm going to buy some color kits for, and we're still going to probably be able to easily afford the ramp. We could pay most of the ramp off rather easily, because this is going to be another,
maybe around 15 or so.
15, 20, somewhere in that ballpark.
Oh, just right under it. It means if you could add one more sea bass or something, that would have probably been 20,000.
Buy some kits. To get more money, now that a lot of my fruit trees are in, I might sell some fruit, but I'm trying to hold off. Oh, wait! Actually, hold on. Regardless, because I just realized we didn't check the money tree, which is going to be at least 10,000. If, whether or not that pattern thing is bullshit, if we happen to get lucky and it's more than 10,000. So this is 30,000, so I can essentially...
10,000 again. Yeah.
I'm still running. That's 30,000, and that... Essentially, I can spend half my money. My coconuts are in, which is great. But I might wait until some of my other fruit trees grow, like, get these back. Because my cherries are probably going to come in. My other oranges are in, which is great. Those are in, which is really good. The oranges I'm trying to grow to get more oranges didn't grow properly. These oranges are finally in. I want those oranges to come back. In a day or so, my oranges should basically all be in, plus the rest of the fruit, and that will be a good chunk of money, which I could sell. I can look at that as a long-term investment, because I'm trying to get my fruit even, so that I know what days my fruit are in, and then we'll just wait on some other oranges and stuff. So then I'm probably about to just on. I was looking for the ramp. He's over here. I guess I could spend most of what I earned on this. And I still have some. Actually, wait, I could put like 10,000 into it, so. That's not too bad. I mean, if we're going to be blunt, you collect the money to pay off, like, the housing and stuff. Might as well use a small chunk of that. And that was only 87 something, which isn't too bad. Now I'm gonna go get the construction kit and set up the next home loan. I'm probably about to drop a lot into the, yes. Exterior. Yeah, you can pay for the. Okay, I think I can make a less shitty mailbox, but for now I'm just gonna stick with it. I'll buy the. Okay, there's the bonus miles, which is great. Let's put a lot of that money into savings, because we have 277, which is good, because I'm trying to get the. I'm gonna drop, like, the odd numbers in 100k even. That's fucking funny. Okay. There we go. And honestly, like, to be blunt, spending money I kind of need to do anyway. I can slow roll on the houses. As long as I plant money trees every other day, we will get at least 30,000 a money tree, and that's really good. So we should find the next money tree while I continue to test if that one thing is bullshit, which it seemed like people were just clickbaiting. Just doing.
It apparently has been proven completely bullshit because due to people data mining, apparently
I'm gonna also customize it.
That pattern thing was not found in the game's code.
At the time, the other day, I said that people were still digging.
It has apparently been confirmed.
Which I thought would happen, so then that means I might just go back to putting guaranteed 10,000 in and not hoping for that 30% odds of making it big, because 10,000 means every week you're pocketing like 100k. So I might just drop 10,000 in if we can find the goddamn hole. could be anywhere.
No, oh, there it is.
I might just give up then and drop 10,000 because that's a guaranteed return. Because it does seem like they're... Oh yeah.
You have to take.
I might just drop 10,000 then. I can at least see what our week payout is, but it does seem like I was right when people started to data mine and thought it might be bullshit.
Anyone who is into those YouTubers got debated.
Which is why I was... But the thing is, like, regardless, I mean, we lost some money, but at the same time...
11,000, and you're only losing 1,000. So.
And you dig up 1,000, so technically...
No, that's not really that big of a loss.
And regardless, we're still making a good chunk of money, and this will still... Hold on, so... Let's also think about long-term where money trees are always a 10,000 investment, so regardless...
that was the point people made when
30, 60, 90...
That's the point people made when they broke it down, because it's that 30-70% thing. Essentially, it's basically you're guaranteed to make more money if you just put 10,000 down, because you're not gambling to lose money if you put 99,000 in it every
Because
time.
there isn't a pattern and people are just lying for clickbait.
As the internet do.
So that doesn't surprise me, and I'm not too salty about very tiny loss, because this is still, like, this is the ramp. 30, 60, 90. And then that's like, you know, 120, 150k in like a week. So that's pretty good. What are my miles plus today? Find fossils, catch fish, grow a fruit tree, water flowers. Oh, that's gonna be easy miles plus. I just need to customize to reset my tools. Because I'm gonna keep doing this. Because this preserves my main tools where I realized my...
The problem with doing this is you don't get the miles for breaking shit, so I can at least give the game that.
But I've been breaking fishing rods when I do nighttime fishing for money. I made flimsy fishing rods because bigger fish make them break faster.
Yes.
I know what I'm doing, Gerson. I know what I'm doing! I can pocket off the one. Actually, we haven't done yellow in a while. This is why I fish and catch bugs off camera with flimsy tools. I'll do white. Because I realized if I'm going for flimsy tools, and axes can never be customized, so eventually we break axes anyway. I actually have a good system here. My positive gain, and I can get extra kits. In some cases, I think I used up the last of them. Kits. Yeah, but that's fine. I don't mind spending the money for that.
I also have those, like, 50 in storage.
I have a little over 50, and I can get some extra stuff and just sell tank. So, today, and I will show how the, one thing works. But I want to do some fishing and try to get some miles, because I'm going to need. So, yeah, internet lies, which the internet never does. it's time for the question of the day and my overall thoughts on the topic. So anyway, today I have a bit of a two-part question, and this is related to a few Animal Crossing videos that I've seen pop up recently, even if some of these are a bit older. First off, do you think that Animal Crossing New Horizons is completely dead, or do you agree with the more sensible point that Nintendo only said no more major updates and that a few minor updates could still happen, because most people act like they are no longer updating the game because they made a statement about that, even though the statement says no more major updates. A minor update could be adding a couple of extra items or a quality of life feature, and this perfectly leads into my next question. How do you feel about this current push by a bunch of big Animal Crossing themed channels to effectively tell people that modding your Switch is actually a pretty cool idea, because you can install all of these Animal Crossing mods that give you more longevity and basically allow you to truly have a level of freedom that Nintendo would never let you have? What is your overall stance on the modded side of the fandom? Because I sit between sort of extremes. When a console is done and is no longer supported, modding that console, in my opinion, is fine because the console is no longer dead. But I feel like modding a console during a generation where that console is active goes a bit beyond you wanting a few extra options. It really does come off as a ridiculous level of entitlement where people feel like certain things that they are interested in having in game they want but can't obtain, so they mod the game. And a lot of people that mod the game also go well beyond just having a few custom pieces of furniture. A lot of people will do extreme debugging type mods that basically let you generate any villager in the game that you want, any item in the game that you want, place any building pretty much anywhere and start breaking apart the game. And at that point, it is just you using like the debugging dev tools to effectively control the game and pretty much get instant gratification to have anything you want in the game without technically earning it or looking for it, or going through the trouble of trying to get an amiibo card for a villager, or doing the gray area thing and getting a power saves for amiibo and a folder of bin files to get villagers that way. But even that requires a little bit of work. You just have instant gratification where it just generates a villager. They are currently in your game, moving in, and will move in like you invited them because you're basically hacking the game. And I feel like a lot of people that hacked the game did it more for instant gratification and clout, and because these people are entitled and feel like they are owed every facet of a game, where at this point, when it comes to Animal Crossing, people literally want to hack to generate every object in the game as a furniture item, because people are like, oh, but you already modeled the object, why can't I use it? And I feel like that gets into ridiculous, never-ending levels of entitlement. So as a bonus question, do you agree with my point? If not, that's cool, and I'm not trying to be an asshole. I just hate large parts of this fandom because I think they are entitled whiny man babies. But you can leave your thoughts, opinions, and answers in the comments, or you can leave them on social media. All of my social media links, as well as my Discord links, are in the video description. Now, as always, I need to be a shill for a minute. If you subscribe to the channel, and if you follow me on social media, that really helps our communities grow. But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed the video, and I hope I will see you all next time. So as always, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, everybody. I hope you come back someday. See you later.